Hello everyone, my name is Luemas, and today I'd like to welcome you to a tour of Fairbanks, Alaska. Or at least my Minecraft version of it on SMP Earth. So after I finished building my house on SMP Earth, it became my goal to fill the valley it was in with a village that both represented the area and at the same time felt unique. To do this, I let Twitch donators buy different plots of land for different prices depending on the size, and specify what they want to be built there. Basically, I let Twitch chat design the village and I built it for them. Before we get into the tour, I want to give a bit of background information about the whole project. So I first found this valley back in November when SMP Earth started, and by early January I had built my house, cleared land, and started work on the village. One of the most important things to me about building this village was that each build felt unique and different from the others. This was a little hard to do because I also had a very strong central theme that I wanted to keep to. This meant all the roofs had to be dark prismarine, and all the walls had to be some kind of neutral color. As the village progressed, you can see that I kind of broke away from the theme a little bit and got more comfortable going out of my comfort zone. But the main thing that made this a whole lot easier was that I had Twitch chat telling me what to build. So at the time of recording this, I think there are about 24 total structures in the village, but that doesn't include all of the custom terrain that I've also had to make for this. For instance, I've had to do all kinds of terraforming and flatten a whole lot of land to make room for a lot of these houses. And I even built some custom waterfalls. So that's pretty much all the background info you need to know. At this point, we can go ahead and start getting into each and every house in a bit more detail. And there are a lot to get through, so I'm going to go ahead and make it into a bit of a montage and just chime in here and there with important details that I think you need to know. With that being said, enjoy all the builds, and I'll see you at the end of the video for a very important part of the valley. So this is the first house that I built in the village, and I feel like I did a pretty good job taking the style from my main house and incorporating it into something smaller, which really helped to set the tone for what the rest of the village would become down the line. There are a couple of cool things going on inside, like some hidden storage underneath the staircase, and a little trapdoor design up top that kind of rings around where the staircase is. I ended up using this a lot in a lot of other houses too. So this one wasn't actually built for anyone in particular. I just needed a place to house all of my animals, and I figured why not keep with the theme of the rest of the village. Oh, and it even has a hayloft. So this plot was really important because it was the first non-house donation, which I think really helped set a precedent for a lot of other people to ask for all kinds of different things, from trees to gardens and other things that you'll see later on in the video. So this house I'm pretty proud of because it's obviously quite a bit bigger than most of the others so far, which meant I really had to play a lot with shape to fill both the exterior and the interior. And I think it's around this point when I started getting a lot better at interior design. This is another good example of a non-house donation. This person asked for ominous ruins. So this one is actually a couple of different donations from the same person who wanted them all put together. The timber mill itself, the tree next to it, and the yard in the back are all part of the logging camp together. I am far too proud of the title of this build, and I hope you all enjoy the pun as much as I do. Okay, so I know I'm really struggling to open these doors right now, but I just wanted to point out real quick how cool it is the way this entire room transforms. I think the interior of this house is actually one of my favorites in the entire village. It just feels so cozy. So earlier in the video, I said that I was saving a very important part of the valley for later. Well, for those of you still watching, I'd like to share with you a hiking trail that I've made pretty high up in the mountains. I'm going to go ahead and put some music on, and I'm just going to go for a walk, so enjoy it. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.